Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving, and let's go ahead and get started. So today's video is all about new products that I received. My husband was super sweet, and for our 12-year anniversary, he bought me the new Sultry palette. I have never actually tried any of her eyeshadows before, so I'm like super excited because the Beauty Chit Chat group that I'm on in Facebook talks about this palette a lot and how much they love it and how easy it is to blend. And it just looks so pretty. So I'm super excited to play with this today with you and give you my feedback since I've never used her shadows before. Another new item that he bought me for anniversary, I wanted to try the Long Lasting Lipstick by Stila. This one is the color Baki, I think is how you say it. I wore this to Thanksgiving and I absolutely loved it. I ate dinner and everything and it looked exactly the way it did when I put it on before we left. So I'm like super impressed by this and I want to pick up some more colors. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Lancome foundation. I absolutely love this one. It's in the shade 140 Porcelain. So I'm just going to do a couple of pumps. This one is such a good shade match for me. I have combination skin, cool undertones, pink in color, and I can wear either cool or neutral foundation. But this one just blends right into my skin and looks so pretty. I absolutely love this foundation. To be honest, it's been a bit since I've reached for it because I've been trying out other ones, especially the drugstore ones, and I just haven't been reaching for this as much, but it is so pretty and I love it. So I pulled it out for Thanksgiving and I thought, you know, I haven't used that in a while, so I should probably do that again because it just is beautiful. So all I did was I dampened my Real Techniques sponge, and then I personally take a tissue and wring it out in a tissue because I find doing it in a towel puts some of the foundation that's still on there, because to be honest with you, I don't wash this every single time I use it. I'm sure I should, but I don't. So in order to save my towels, I use a tissue to just kind of get any type of excess water off of it. So that's just a little helpful tip, I should say, if you also do not wash this every time you use it. But look how beautiful, it just goes right into your skin. It's so pretty. Okay, and then I did a video on setting powders. I have been loving this number 7. It has a pinkish color to it. It reminds me a lot of the Laura Mercier powder. It sets just like it, but it's only like 15 bucks versus 30 something. So I really like the number 7. It has a really cool sleek design and it looks so pretty. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. Total Face brush and I'm just kind of patting it right into the foundation. If you notice, I'm not swiping it because I don't want to take off any of the foundation or take it away. So I'm just patting it right into there, but it does a great job at blurring your pores and just making your makeup last all day, and it looks so pretty. It really is very comparable to the Laura Mercier. It's a great dupe for it. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my blush. I talked about in another video, this Fit Me by Maybelline blush in the shade Nude is a great dupe for the Bobbi Brown Antigua that I absolutely love at a better price point, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush this on my cheeks. I figured I'll do my eyes last because I don't know how this is going to come out. I've never played with this palette or this type of eyeshadow, so I'm so excited to try it. Isn't that so pretty? And then for Thanksgiving, I also added in, I really love this highlight for someone who has fair skin. It's Becca in the color Moonstone. It looks so pretty and so natural. This is the color of it that I just put right up above my cheeks where I put my blush. And it just gives this nice, look how it just looks like a natural. It's so pretty on your skin. And I just used my e.l.f. What is this? Bronzing brush. And I just love the way that looks. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Goof Proof. I haven't used this in so long, I forgot the name of it. Benefit Brow in the shade 3. My brows have filled in so nicely that honestly, I, on a day-to-day basis, have not been using this on my eyebrows. But I did use it for Thanksgiving and when I want to look a little bit more put together. But I have to say the brow conditioner I was using did an awesome job filling in my brows. So I've been saving a lot of money not using any type of brow product, which I'm absolutely loving. Okay, if you hear that noise in the background, my cat is climbing my Christmas tree right now, and I sure hope it does not fall down. That would be kind of bad. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my palette. I'm so excited. Look how beautiful this is. It's so shimmery. I absolutely love it. All right. So I haven't even played with it yet. The case is exactly like the box that it comes out of. And then inside it does have a mirror, a pretty good size mirror, and these are all the different colors that come in. I'm a little scared of that bloom color. I've never used a color like that, but I'm excited to try it and get out of my comfort zone, but just look how pretty those are. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive right in and see what I think. You know what? Oh, it even comes with a brush. So why don't we play with the brush it comes with instead of one of the ones I had. Ooh, it's a dual end brush too. Has a shorter side and then a puffier side. It reminds me of the one that came with my Urban Decay. I've had this one forever. It's a little bit smaller, so I'm excited to use it. So let's go ahead and use the brush that it came with and see how it plays. All right, I think I'm going to start out with the lightest color that's in here is called Fresh. So I'm gonna put that all over my lids with the fluffy end of the dual side brush. It's a nice color. It looks like it will work really well as an underbrow highlight as well. It's a little bit lighter and not as like brightening as the Buxom color that I use. But I only want to use this palette to see how the whole palette looks together and not take anything else out. So that's with Fresh all over. It's a really good neutral tone. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go in with Twig right here for my crease. So I'm going to use the other end that's a little bit more flat, and I'm gonna lay it flat and pick up the color, and let's see. That's a pretty color. Ooh, it does have quite a bit of fallout. Okay, and then I'm gonna lay it on its side and kind of bring it up into my crease. And then a little bit higher to kind of make it look like a halo effect. Very, very pretty, very pigmented, but you can see it does have fallout to it. Which, that doesn't bother me. Pretty much all of my eyeshadows that I've used have all had fallout. So I don't know how you feel about that. But I have yet to find. My MAC has fallout, my Naked palette has fallout, so I'm kind of used to them having fallout. As long as I can brush it away and it doesn't leave any mark, I'm okay with it. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my clean brush. I'm just gonna take a clean, big, fluffy brush. I'm gonna kind of dust it away so it doesn't sit down, which is part of the reason why I powdered my face already, just in case there was any fallout. Okay, and then let's go ahead and play with the bloom just because it scares me. I'm gonna try to put a little bit right here. Ooh, that is pink. Okay, we're gonna have to blend that out. Right there in the center, just to do something a little different than what I usually do. That looks kind of cool though. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use the pearl color here to blend all of this in together. So I'm gonna use the fluffy end. Let's see how the shimmers do. Ooh, those are very creamy. It almost reminds me of a cream eyeshadow. Well, that blended really well. It took away the crease. It was as dark as here, and now you don't even see that anymore. That's a very pretty color. And it took away that, it blended really nicely. Okay, so let's kind of blend these together as well. I think I'm gonna go in with the rose quartz to try to pick up a little bit more of that pink tone that's in the bloom. to try to blend those in together down here, so it doesn't look so drastic. I'm just kind of patting it like a little bit towards the corner of my eye and kind of bringing it over on top of where I put the bloom into the other color. That actually looks really pretty, and it's not something I would ever usually do. That's quite impressed by that. All right, I want to make the corner just a little bit darker, so I think I'm going to go in with, I like shimmer, so I'm going to go with the cylinder right here and kind of take that up a little bit to kind of darken the outside. It's like a copper color. All right, and then we're just going to blend again with that pearl. I have to say these shimmer shadows are very creamy and very easy to work with. So even though there's fallout with the matte, the shimmer definitely makes up for it by blending them super, super nice together. And there's no fallout with the shimmer. Super pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this as my eyeliner too. So I'm going to take my just angled MAC brush, which you can take any angled brush. And I'm going to go in with that, what is it, twig, which is what I use for my crease, to go down below, and let's see if that's dark enough or not. I'm going to start at the outer corner and just kind of drag it in and under. That looks really nice. Okay, these are very chalky. I'm going to see if I can show you what I mean by chalky in just a second. I mean, you can tell that you're going to have fallout with it. So without blowing any of it off, I don't know if you can see that, but see how chalky that matte is from me dipping my angled brush into it? Like I said, most of my palettes are like that, so it's not a problem for me. But just a thought in case you have one that, or you don't like ones that have fallout. If you've ever tried anything that don't have fallout, I'd be curious to know, but all the palettes I've tried have pretty much have fallout. But the palette looks absolutely pretty. So does the color Bloom, even though I never thought I'd use it. It looks very, very, very pretty. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is, I'm looking for it, put my brightening powder underneath my eye. So I'm just going to take my big fluffy clean brush. I'm just going to dip it in. You only need very little. This will also help if there's any more of the fallout down there, but I think I got it pretty good. I know some people usually do their eyes and then their foundation next because of fallout. I think it's just preference. I personally have always done my foundation first and had no problem as long as I powder it to brush it off. But it really doesn't make a difference what order you do it in. All right, let's go ahead and do my mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is a step that not everybody does. I personally like it just because it helps to give my lashes a little bit of a lift and make my eyelashes look a little more full. Then I'm going to go with my Maybelline Total Temptation. This is still my current fave mascara. If you haven't been watching, I've been doing the Mascara Madness. I've done 2 so far, so this was in my first one. So if you have not watched those, I encourage you to watch my Mascara Madness because I am on the hunt for the absolute perfect mascara since Lash Paradise was not so paradise for me. I'm going to be trying a whole bunch of different mascaras and reviewing them for you to try to find the perfect mascara, but I think that the Maybelline Total Temptation so far is really great. Okay, I'm really liking the way my eyes look. Wow, I never thought that I'd ever like that bloom color. It looks so pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna finish the look with the Stila Liquid lipstick. You do need to be careful with this. I'm not gonna talk while I put it on because once it dries, it's gonna stay where it's put. So you can make your lips look however really you want them. So you have to be very careful putting it on. I got it a little bit over. So if you go off your lip, you want to get it off before it dries, of course. Otherwise, it's not going to look so pretty. But look how pretty that is. It's a perfect color for the fall. I'm just gonna, I got a little bit outside my lips, so I'm just taking anything that's left on there and just kind of making it look a little bit better. Okay, so I really like this color for fall. It looks so, so pretty. Like I said, I wore this for Thanksgiving and it did not budge. I mean, I ate, drank, everything, and hours later it looked just like this. Like I just put it on. It was amazing. So this is the final look. I really, really love this palette. I can see why all of the girls were talking about it. So I highly recommend it. It did have some fallout, but it blends beautifully. And the colors are not some things that I would personally put on my eyes like naturally. I'm so happy though that I had this on my wish list and that my husband picked it up because it's gorgeous. So my 2 new products I'm super thrilled with. If you haven't tried these, definitely I'd pick this up. I want to try some other colors as well. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel before leaving. Have a wonderful day. Bye.